Plant, Sprout, Grow, Share by Sarah Jane. You are like a single mustard seed or acorn, small and beautifully formed with so much potential. As you feed, water and nourish yourself on all levels, you start to sprout, to become visible to a few. As you continue to grow, you touch more lives and you start to share your gifts, your fruits with more and more people. How much do you know about trees? Have you heard that in forests they take care of each other? They communicate through their roots and share with each other. They do not live for themselves. They share their shade for those who need it, their seeds and fruits so others may feed and grow, shelter for birds, insects and other wildlife, who in turn spread those seeds so that more may grow. Nature has learned to work together to support and share with and for each other so that the process, the cycle of life continues. Humans have a lot to learn from nature, from the simple seed that breaks through the shell and peeps its little green head out through the earth to the sunlight, that allows its roots to spread down into the earth, drawing up water and nutrients to feed it and support its growth. Only when the seed works with nature and nature works with the seed can it sprout and grow. So, with mankind, our greatest growth comes when we work together and support each other, when we share. Just as an acorn is just an acorn until it works with nature to grow into an oak tree that can shelter, feed and support others, so are humans so much more when they work together, share together and blossom beyond more than they can than the single individual. However, never think that you are only one. And how can you make a difference? Every action you take starts a ripple, just like the seed falling to the ground and becoming buried. You may not see the results immediately. They can take a little time, but no good deed, no sharing with or for another is missed in the bigger picture of life. A single small action can sprout a forest, start a tsunami of good, when done in love and the intention for the highest good. Many years ago, I worked in a well-known newsagents and stationery chain here in the UK. For 2 years, I worked in the children's book department, and I always tried to help customers, even if it meant sending them to another store because we didn't have it in stock. The customers always came back to me first because I was always so helpful, and I knew how I was running things was working because the sales increased 2 years running. Apparently no one had managed to do that before. What really brought home the benefit of sharing to me was after I had resigned, but before I left, a customer came up to me and said, "You won't ever leave, will you?" Most of the time we may not know the results of what we do. Just as the seed trusts, we have to, but there will be occasions when something will show us that by sharing, not just for ourselves, but for the benefit of us all, we can gain so much more. Grandmother Turtle shared this saying with me: the more we share, the more we care, the more love there is in the world. Nature understands this. It is time for us to listen to nature's example, and we will find we grow in ways we could never have imagined. Sharing benefits us all.